The trouble with being a kid today is you grow up too quickly. There's just not enough time. Well, for some kids, that is.
Where are we this time?
Horrible Histories.
Wow!
Horrible Histories.
Who would do that?
A smart, hungry caveman. Good idea.
Have any of you seen a girl about so tall, big, cartoony eyes? Oh, and you gotta go.
You gotta go. And where's Stitch? I can't find him anywhere. Wow! Socrates rocks.
Is that the Spanish Armada?
Horrible Histories. Horrible Histories. Horrible Histories.
Well, Mo, what do you think about all this cool old stuff?
We're history.
Here we are at the annual Stitch and Mo pizza eating contest. Ready?
What, afraid you're gonna lose?
No, just bell peppers make me.
No excuses. Go! I win!
Mo and Stitch, what a couple of Neanderthals.
What did Dongle call us?
Neanderthals?
Why, that nobody calls us dumb monkey men.
Wouldn't you like to discover what a Neanderthal is before you take it as an insult? Swallow first.
Where are we this time?
Bonjour. Welcome to the south of France 40,000 years ago.
You mean the Paleolithic era?
Yep. It's a time before written history, before pollution.
Oh, what are we almost wearing? This is fur. I don't wear fur.
As I was trying to say, before animal rights activists. Since the nearest shopping centre is about 40,000 years away, animal skins were a necessity, not a fashion statement.
Here, little Neanderthal.
What are you doing?
Oh, look! I think I found a Neanderthal.
It's sort of sweet. Darren doesn't know what he was talking about.
Get a grip, lads. That wasn't a Neanderthal.
At least it wasn't a dinosaur.
Hold it. I think you guys are having an era problem. Maybe even an era infection. Dinosaurs didn't exist at the same time as Neanderthal man. In fact, they died out 60 million years before Neanderthal man even hit the scene. With the death of the dinosaurs, smarter, vicious mammals were left to evolve into bigger, vicious mammals. And before you know it, a group of big apes in Africa called Ramphithecines, which were the first human-like creatures, left the trees and began exploring life on the plains. These apes developed the habit of walking upright on their hind legs, which set them apart from every other mammal.
Wait a sec. If we evolved from monkeys or apes, how come there are still monkeys and apes?
Different type of apes. These fellas had opposable thumbs, like you.
Couldn't play video games without them.
It's all in the opposable thumbs. Most animals have fixed thumbs or paws, right?
But the evolving human hands have opposable thumbs for grasping, which give them greater ability to do things like...
Hey, I get it. Like picking up sticks, tying sneaker laces.
Playing keyboard and thumb wrestling. Did you just hear something?
Nope. Sorry, guess I'm hungry again.
You just ate.
One slice of pizza's nothing to an evolving kid.
Well, I don't suppose pizza's been invented yet.
Sorry, no, you'll have to eat like the Neanderthals do.
Yeah, well, I don't see any Neanderthals around to ask.
Neanderthals were foragers, as well as hunters.
Let's see. Reptiles, bugs, carrion, seeds. Here we are. Small animals. A couple of rabbit legs would be perfect for Thog's lunch.
Attention, shoppers. We have a blue light special on snake eggs in aisle 9.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Basically, if you can find it or catch it, you can eat it.
Almost had it! Who would do that?
A smart, hungry caveman. Good idea.
Hey, look! Raisins!
These aren't raisins! Hey, is that beef jerky?
Eesh, gross! Road pizza. And they didn't even have roads. Mo, it's getting dark.
We can take care of ourselves. Oh, okay. I know Neanderthals used to make fire, but they start them without matches.
What good are opposable thumbs if they freeze off? I'm freezing, starving, and I'm starting to get a headache. I don't suppose aspirins have been invented yet.
Not quite, but the Neanderthals did have a few ideas about primitive medicine.
Welcome to Paleolithic Memorial Hospital, where our state-of-the-art facilities offer the finest in healthcare that a couple of animal pelts can buy. No matter what ails you, we have the specialist that can provide you with just the cure. If you've come down with the measles or other skin diseases, Dr. Chicken Thrower knows just the trick, forcing a patient through a stone with a hole in its center. And remember, it won't work if the patient's wearing clothes. Backache, you say? We offer the most advanced techniques available anywhere. No primitive massage here. Instead, Nurse Cutstone has just the thing. A Stone Age tattoo guaranteed to remove the pain. Yes, folks, modern medicine is a wonderful thing. Finally, if you have a headache, Dr. Hole Driller has just the thing to make you feel better. Hole Driller will drill a hole in your head, letting out the nasty, evil spirits that are causing you all that pain.
You call these ideas about medicine? I think I'll pass.
I didn't say they were good ideas.
It's incredible that Neanderthals were able to survive in a time like this. They look like us. Well, sort of. What do you think they want?
Hi, we're new in town. Can you help us find something to eat?
They think you talk funny.
Yeah, well, they sound pretty dumb to me.
Actually,
We are very brainy, yeah? These melons bigger than future humans, but because of the shape of our vocal passages, we don't make as many sounds.
Hey, they really seem to communicate well with each other.
I think they're using sign language.
Let's try it.
oh, you learn fast.
Mo, do you hear that?
Uh-oh, it's that ratty monkey thing we saw earlier.
I wonder where it is. Hey! You're gonna poke someone's eye out with that. Gimme!
It was just an annoying little furball. Don't worry, we scared it off.
Yeah, and I'm still hungry. Lead on.
I wanna chill yet, motel.
She said, so last night, Grunter says, I've got this great new idea. And I says, what's that, honey? And he says, wheel this and wheel that for the rest of the night.
Wow, cool. But didn't cavemen live in caves?
Sometimes, but Neanderthals were nomads.
They moved with the change of the seasons.
Ug mana. Ug mana rana ding rana.
Or to find more grub, so they built their own shelters.
But it was a hard life. It wasn't always easy to find food, which might explain why some people think Neanderthals may have resorted to cannibalism.
They ate people?
Apparently, brains and all. Neanderthals may have believed they could acquire strength and wisdom from eating their victims' brains. Now, that's what I call a smart drink.
You don't want to eat us. We're full of preservatives, yeah.
And all artificial colours and flavourings from all the junk food we eat.
Relax, no one really knows exactly why they removed the brains from the skulls.
Maybe it was just part of some old-time burial ritual, like the Egyptians had.
You fellas are off the hook, especially since Paleolithic pig is on the menu tonight.
Pork chops! I'm so hungry I could eat them raw.
Yeah, but we're not going to have to, are we?
No, fortunately for you, the Neanderthals were more sophisticated than Mo. They cooked their food.
How did they do that? I don't see any pots or pans.
That's a good question. As you know, the Neanderthals were already well versed with starting fires. The question is, how did they use them for cooking? Did they A. throw a dead animal on a bonfire and leave it to scorch until the outside and hopefully the inside was cooked? B. Stuff the meat with moss and light the moss on fire, cooking the animal from the inside out? Or C. Pour water into a stone trough and throw heated stones into it?
A.
Well, partially correct. The answer is both A and C. As you can see, here they are utilising the third method to prepare dinner.
The hot rocks eventually boiled the water in the trough.
That's pretty evolutionary.
Now, while you wait for dinner, we can talk about the most evolutionary idea, the one that separated humans from beasts.
Barbed wire fencing?
I'm talking tools. They gave people a real edge. Other animals use tools. Chimpanzees use twigs to get a quick termite snack. And sea otters use stones to break open oysters. But humans are the only animals who have made much of their existence dependent on tools.
Interesting. Anyone else hungry? Right on. Let's eat.
As much as they've accomplished, there are some things they haven't developed yet.
Yeah, like table manners.
Cooked brains. Toilets outside? Pretty much anywhere. And thanks for the segue. Modern investigators can tell what plants the Neanderthals ate by examining coproliths, the scientific name for ancient poop.
Hey, what did they use for toilet paper?
A Stone Age man found frozen in ice had lumps of moss with them in a small pouch. He probably used this as toilet paper. And they probably used moss for tinder to start fires. And as a bandage. With all its uses, moss was the Paleolithic answer to duct tape.
You know, sometimes you tell us just a little bit more than we need to know. Right, Stitch? Stitch?
Huh? Oh, now I kind of need to use the facilities. I'm gonna find the little caveman's room. Be right back. Hey! You again! Oh, Mo, the little pest is back.
Would you get rid of him once and for all, Stitch?
Look, take off. Go. Leave.
You're kidding. Nope, I haven't seen hide nor hair of it.
Okay, I feel much better now.
Stitch, you're not going to believe this, but that ratty monkey thing belongs to our friends here.
What'd they say? I didn't catch the last part.
It's their pet! What did you do with it?
Oh, just gave it the scare of its life so it would run away as far from here as possible.
Now we've got to get it back for him.
Okay, I'll put that on my to-do list. Don't these guys have to get up and go to work?
Early humans only had to spend a small part of the day working.
But what did they do with all that leisure time if there weren't any sports or theme parks or video games?
You're looking at it.
Hey, Mo, we just discovered the world's first rock band.
Yeah, cool! All they need is a bass guitar and some rocking amps.
Hey, they just trashed their instruments.
Sorry, but too many belongings were a burden in nomadic life. Think if you had to hump around your TV with you, you might not want it anymore.
So where are they going?
For takeaway.
Lunch!
Stitch, do you think it'd be okay to invite ourselves?
Sure, as long as we're not on the menu anymore. Whoa, they're hunting for woolly mammoths.
You go. We'll stay here and be lookouts.
Look out for what?
For ourselves. You don't want to end up like road pizza, do you? What chance do Neanderthals have against those things?
Hey, look! They're using smoke to drive the herd.
Hey, that's pretty smart. What do you think they'll do now?
Oh, probably just stampede them into the funnel of stones they arranged and drive them off that cliff. Phew, that was quick thinking.
Me too wanna yub yub.
You're been wanna harbor.
They're saying you must be less evolved if you can't get out of the way of stampeding mammoths.
Wow, it's starting to sound like Dongle.
Yeah, but Dongle would have never saved us.
Do you think mammoths are rare in this day and age?
Depends on how you cook them.
Oh.
Oh, come on, this is comedy gold, people.
They saved the best part for you, the brains.
Where do you think they're taking us?
I don't know, but I don't like the smirks on their faces.
Where we?
Come on, we're going to make history.
Where are you? I feel a damp opening.
Oh, really? You got your hand in my mouth. Look at these. They're telling stories.
Cool, looks like a Neanderthal arts and crafts class.
Hey, that's you.
And that's you!
They're like primitive artists. Look, they're using ground-up colored rocks for paint and animal hair brushes.
To depict great hunts and not so brave warriors. Around 1940, near where we are in France, 4 teenagers were rescuing their dog who had fallen down a hole and made a fantastic discovery. One of the greatest cave art displays of all time. The Lascaux Caves had about 15,000 engravings and 600 paintings, including bulls, 5 meters long.
I'm getting hungry again.
Mammoths!
I'm eating that. Smells like fertilizer. But wait, couldn't that mean Neanderthals learned to cultivate crops and domesticate animals for work and food and stuff like that?
Wow, that means they really are smart.
I'm afraid you're giving them a little too much credit. All that's going to have to wait until Cro-Magnon people figure it out in about 25,000 years.
So what happens to the Neanderthals?
The last ice age, Neanderthals will become extinct. Well, almost extinct. A few may have married Cro-Magnons, so there's still a little Neanderthal in some of us.
That's cool. A little bit of Neanderthal man might be in each of us.
It's that ratty monkey thing!
And he's trapped by a slobbering ratty tiger thing. What are we gonna do?
Let's think like a couple of Neanderthals. And who said you can't teach a couple of modern, highly advanced Homo sapiens new tricks?
Uh-oh, I feel an ice age coming on.
I hope you've discovered that's a good thing.
Sure have.
Ooh, we got it! Ooh.
Then my work is done.
Hey, Darren! Thanks for the compliment.
What are you talking about?
I'll call in us Neanderthals. Neanderthals were major contributors to our evolutionary chain.
And use their larger-than-yours brains to outthink every other creature on the planet.
Communicated using sign language.
Make awesome time-saving tools out of rocks.
And even figured out a way to boil water with them.
Neanderthals ruled the Stone Age.
So, what have you contributed to civilization today, Darren?